you're assured and told if you just get married, have kids, and do everything just right, you're assured of some sort of Disney lifestyle with a Hallmark ending assured. Well, let me tell you, that's some full-on BS. And I have been told that in my comments section. Thanks for watching and all the comments. But seriously, let's talk about this. Society puts some seriously crazy pressures and delusional beliefs onto people. The truth is, you can do everything just right by the book. Not many of us humans do, but close, right? You can have the kids, have the family, be the loving spouse, try to do it all. Yeah, you can. And guess what? Life may have other plans. And by people out there not accepting the full spectrum of life and events that happen to people, it completely invalidates the human experience and makes people feel bad. This toxic positivity going on in this world, it's making our society and individual humans sick. And it's a bunch of crap. It's about as useful as those corporate posters when you walk into the office that say, teamwork makes the dream work and all that nonsense. Does that really give you high-functioning, productive teams? I don't think so. Not the offices I've been in. It's a bunch of crap and maybe has the opposite effect. And that's pretty much the truth with what's going on in our world with this toxic positivity, this judgment. I've realized through looking in the comments, so many people out there, they can't handle the truth, the reality of life. And that is making the rest of us out here that are experiencing things for real, job lost, family not being around, kids having problems, that's kind of invalidating and negating all of those experiences, and it's putting it back on the individual, saying you did something wrong. That's why you're alone. That's why your kids aren't around and not talking to you. That's why you don't have a job anymore. It's your fault. And you know what? That's a bunch of crap. What are us humans doing to each other? We need each other. I've got people in the comments telling me, oh, hey, you look good. Don't worry. It's still time to find a man. What video are you people watching? I didn't end up alone. I walked here and I'm happy. And so are millions of other people. The judgment, the insanity going on out there, society applying one group's rules to everybody, it's hurting us. What the heck happened to accepting everything? When I was in college, back in the 80s, before the internet and I don't know what, the PSYOPs games that go on with it, we used to accept each other. We relished in hanging out and talking about differences. We'd have our little arguments and discussions and really flush out the differences. Then we'd open up our minds and think about what the options were, the full range. I don't know. And then we'd laugh. We'd just laugh and carry on. It's all turned into insanity. Humanity out there, it needs a big friggin' hug and embrace and some acceptance and tolerance. We need to acknowledge that life is not fair. It's not going to treat everybody great. You can do everything right and have everything blow up right in your face, and it's not your fault. It's not. It's life. It's part of the human experience. We've got the kids running around thinking that every little emotion they have needs a medication, and they're not right. They're filled with depression, anxiety, trauma, all of it. Yes, there's real mental illnesses out there, and by gosh, they need help if they have them. But everybody who's feeling something, going through something, doesn't have a diagnosis, doesn't need medication, and isn't sick. Maybe they need some love and understanding and freaking tolerance from us humans. Maybe the adults around here need to start acknowledging that life is not fair. Stuff happens, even to really good people that do everything right. We got to normalize being human again. Having some fairy tale belief that if you get married and have kids, everything's going to be great, that is really damaging. You know how many people were married and didn't do anything wrong, and they caught their spouse cheating, screwing up things? man or woman. This fairy tale expectation that society's putting on out there, it's having the opposite effect. It's just making people sick. People that did nothing wrong. The spouse cheated, they lost their job, financial troubles came, and the marriage turned to hell. They had kids. The kid ended up maybe with an addiction problem, an eating disorder. Who knows? This is life. It's real, and almost nobody's getting out of here unscathed. When are we going to start having a little bit more compassion, acceptance, and acknowledging what's reality? Yeah, I know it sucks sometimes, but guess what? Running away from it or putting your head in the sand, it's not going to change anything. People need to stop assuming that anyone who doesn't follow this societal normal path, there's something wrong with them. Hate to tell you, there's millions of us out here, and we are perfectly fine, okay, and even happy. The real answer out there is not, well, just have kids, build your family, they'll take care of you. No, it's learn how to stand on your own 2 feet, and then you're guaranteed you're going to be okay. Learn to stand on your own 2 feet, but build community. Have friends, volunteer, do things that you like to do, contribute to society. And no, you don't need to be married and have kids to do that, for gosh sakes. We need to stop assuming that anyone that didn't follow these traditional paths is broken, some sort of misfit, made mistakes, or a failure. Full-on bull crap. So let's start accepting the differences, respecting people, and having a little bit of kindness and compassion for the path that people are on, whatever it is. Stop blaming them for life. It's ridiculous. Maybe it makes you feel a little bit better that you're creating some sort of delusional sense of control out there. Sorry, it's a bunch of crap. I don't know what to tell you. Yes, this is me again, being real. Hit the comments section to give me your advice. Tell me how a man might straighten it out. Okay. In all seriousness, let's get rid of this toxic positivity culture that we found ourselves in. I believe it's making us all sick. It's creating a lot of division, and it's full-on bullcrap. If those motivational posters in the office about teamwork makes the dream work really worked, every company would be running like Apple. Yeah, I think it's not. Following somebody else's ideal script for a life, if that worked, yeah, okay. No, we're all individuals out here doing the best we can. Even if you're married, guess what? Newsflash, you're still an individual human being. Let's get it together and be more accepting, more empathetic, more aware. Every human out there has something to contribute. I don't care where you are in the world, what you believe, what your culture is. You're valuable. You have something to contribute, and we need you. This planet needs every bit of love, support, understanding, tolerance it can get. Us humans are in a little bit of trouble, and the good news is we can make it better. So let's do it. Let's embrace life for all that it is. Let's embrace the people living it with all that comes along with it. Let's find our way back to make humans human again. Let's find our way back to making human being okay and acceptable again. Not judging people for the crap that life hands them and how they're dealing with it. Everybody out there, I believe, is doing the best they can. Thanks for listening. Let me know what your experiences are down in the comments, and